Well, Maestro, it's been a long journey, hasn't it? 297 episodes as of today, but today's episode is a little more special than all of those combined. After approximately, 311 weeks, we finally made our way home. I was going to go into a Happy Gilmore joke, but I wanted this to be serious because on this day would be the same day where MusicVillage first launched back onto the airwaves. And I think we owe a lot of people a lot of thank yous before the show starts. So let's get out of the way now, because if we wait till the end, we're going to get a little bit emotional. It's going to seem like the Academy Awards. And, a lot of people complained about that before, but whatever. So, on behalf of MusicVillage celebrating its homecoming today, we would like to say thank you to not only Patrick Crocker, Patrick Morvan, Glenn Baggerly, Brian and Max Sparrow, and excuse me if I forget a couple of you guys' names out there, DJ Exodus. We would also like to thank the Metal Moose, Amy Kuipers. Let's see, who else? There was another guy who does real estate that we would like to thank too. And also, definitely, last but not least, we would also like to thank the guy who gave us that phone call, who sounded like Sam Elliott from The Big Lebowski. Yes, Maestro, we remembered his name. Because if it wasn't for him, and for us calling in to actually go back on this magical journey to bring MusicVillage back to the airwaves, all of this wouldn't be possible. And of course, we would love to thank the king of disco himself, John Peters. And I almost forgot his name. I feel bad. But yes, John Peters, we would like to thank you to. And to everybody out there, today is for each and every last one of you. And from the bottom of my heart, and I don't think I could ever repay any of you, we would like to say thank you. And if we forgot your name, don't worry. We got a Rolodex. We'll mention it by the end of the show. So with all of those thank yous out of the way, that seemed like something from out of the Academy Awards intro, or one of those rolling credits that you would see in Star Wars. I think it's time for us to officially go home and say these following words. That'll sound like we most likely came out of one of those car commercials and got really excited about that car we've been driving for 6 years. So, Maestro, if you will, hit the music. Because, alright, all you music makers, video game players, and entertainers from all around the world, welcome to the 297th 6-year anniversary homecoming edition of Music Village. I am your 6-year host for the East Coast, DJ Smokey, bringing the best from the North, South, East, and West that the world of music and games has to offer. And my God, after 6 long years of doing shows and seeing the fact that we've come home during it all, we might as well waste no time and explain to you guys what's gonna happen on this big time celebration and homecoming, like the homecoming king and queen at a football game edition of Music Village. Because we start things off, folks, with a very special full circle look at Music Village over the past 6 years. Then we go ahead and find out what's gonna happen during this Sunday's pay-per-view from WWE, only known as the Royal Rumble from Houston, deep in the heart of Texas. Man, I'm glad it's in Texas so we can say that line. Also, besides that, we check out some video game hits and clips from the Steam Machine for this upcoming weekend for another edition of the Friday Night Greenlight. then we go into the digital 8-bit world for a very special 8-bit Smash-tastic edition of the DJ Smokey's True Video Game Stories. And I got a feeling it's gonna involve a lot of characters from a lot of anime cartoons, so get prepared for that. Next up on the plate, we go ahead and check out what you independent artists got planned for this weekend for another edition of the Indie for the Weekend, which is me giving you guys local concert information from local artists performing in a local area live near you. And finally, last but not least, and hopefully before the root beer starts flowing, folks, and the traffic at the same time, we wrap up the show with yet another edition of the Up to Speed News, which is me giving you guys news stories from this week from, you guessed it, all around the world. And I guess with that said, I might as well tell the maestro to kick up the beats, crank out the tunes, and most importantly, let the confetti rain to celebrate that we've made a full circle around the world just to make it back home for today. Cause it's time for us to bring some fun and delight on this Friday afternoon/night. Only here, right here, on MusicVillage. So let's get this homecoming party started, folks.